Long before his words were memorized, before they were carved into stone and taught to children, Shota Rustaveli lived in shadows. No one knows the year he was born. No one knows the village that raised him. History opens with him already formed, educated, refined, and strangely distant. He appears suddenly at the court of Queen Tamar during Georgia's golden age, when the kingdom was powerful, feared, and admired. Rustaveli did not arrive as a poet. He arrived as a trusted man. Treasurer of the royal court, a keeper of wealth, but also of secrets. In a palace full of ambition, he was quiet, observant, careful with words. And yet, from him came the greatest poem Georgia has ever known, The Night in the Panther's Skin. A story of nights and distant lands, of loyalty without reward, of love that endures exile, separation, and suffering. But poetry, especially his, never tells the truth directly. Between the lines, another story breathes, a story of forbidden devotion. Rustaveli wrote of men who choose faithfulness over power, of love that remains pure because it is never claimed, of silence as the highest form of loyalty. Many believe this was not imagination. They believe it was confession. Queen Tamar ruled as king, strong, untouchable, almost sacred. To love her openly was impossible. To love her secretly was dangerous. So Rustaveli loved the only way allowed to him, through restraint, through service, through poetry. His verses never name her. They don't need to. Every noble love in the poem carries her shadow. Every sacrifice mirrors his own. But courts are cruel to silent emotions. Whispers began to grow. Jealousy sharpened. The poet who stood too close to the throne became a risk, a presence that unsettled balance. And then, he disappeared. No scandal, no punishment recorded, just absence. Some say Rustaveli chose exile himself, knowing that distance was the only way to remain loyal. Others believe he was quietly sent away, his devotion too powerful to stay near the crown. His journey led far from Georgia, far from the mountains and the court, to Jerusalem. There, in the monastery of the Holy Cross, a fresco remains. A man painted in dark robes, a tired face, eyes that have seen too much longing. Beneath it, an inscription, Shota Rustaveli. No titles, no honors, only a name. They say he spent his final years there, alone, praying, writing, remembering. A man who gave his words to a nation and his heart to silence. He never returned to Georgia, but Georgia never let him go. Because Rustaveli taught something dangerous and eternal, that the greatest love stories are not always lived. Some are endured, and sometimes the deepest devotion is the one that is never spoken.